I left home when I was 13. I packed my little clothes that I had and I left home, and I never did return, never turned back. I never did turn back. I kept going. Well, this was my home. For over 10 years, I lived it.
Recovery from mental illness and recovery from substance abuse is the goal.
You know, I sat in these woods at night and cried, all strung out on stuff.
And recovery to us does not mean that the problem is gone.
And this here's my bath water down here. I sit on these rocks, take my little bath in this little water. You know, clear, you know, sometimes you gotta clear the leaves and what's on top of that water to get that clear water, you know, take your bath. That's where, you know, at least you get some of the dirt off from you.
Managing your illness and being able to be more than your illness and have hope.
A ham, a turkey breast. Now that'd be a good meal right there.
And be the person that you want to be instead of always dealing with the relapses.
When you're hungry, you don't care about the flies.
We found that when people have their own place to live, their chances of recovery and avoiding relapses really increase.
See that? This is a key to my home. My home. Nobody else but my home. When I first turned that lock, the first time I got this apartment, I cried.
Louis Sprouse's recovery began at the Raft House about 4 years ago.
This is our squash. Look at that bad boy.
This is a place and a program in Hanover to rehabilitate adults dealing with serious mental illness and frequently substance abuse.
Pretty squash, ain't it?
It's a pretty squash.
I love frying it too. This is my style. This is my recipe.
Louis and his friend Jonathan Farmer cooked meals during the week for other members of the Raft House.
Lunch is ready to be served.
Finding a place for his talents and a way out of the life that he has led for so long.
Very good cook.
Yeah, Louis cooks real good.
Very good, thank you.
Yes, he is. Very good cook.
Very good. Yeah. He is good. This is where it's bringing me at today.
The Raft House is a place of refuge and recovery.
Helping with my hard working of cooking for people up here and participating with everybody up here. I mean,
You got a plaque.
I got a plaque. Never had one for my life, and I'm 45. But I'm on my way.
Yeah,
I really am. I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way.
But you can't live here. And having a home, especially for a former street person like Louis, is a critical next step. At Hanover Tavern, Christy Leak works in a gift shop.
Yes, he just set it up on a table.
She has a condition known as agoraphobia.
You've heard of a social phobia? It's that to the nth degree, where you can't leave your house to face any kind of society.
So you had it pretty bad.
This is my first job I've ever had, and I'm 37.
Christy says having her first apartment changed her life.
And as soon as I got my apartment, it just segued into getting a car, getting a job, things like that. But before, I was dependent on people, and even though they would never phrase it that way, I just felt like a burden.
This mental health subsidy program allows folks who do not have safe, affordable housing to get a great deal of subsidy.
Kitchen right here. You see, I keep
Louis's apartment is about $800 a month. After paying child support, he has about $550 to live on. Without help, this would not have happened.
Every time I cook, I wipe grease off this thing.
Hanover Community Services has a program to pay about 2/3 of his rent for 1 year. Time to savor his recovery.
I keep everything clean. Everything stays clean in my bathroom. This is a brand new bed. I never had owned a bed before in my life.
Time to stabilize his life.
I take care of it. I won't even take the plastic off from the back.
Time to learn to live again.
I had a younger brother, an older brother. Both of them are dead now from drugs and alcohol. They committed suicide. Uh, I just thank God that I'm alive and I'm here today.
To the people that gave me a home, my name is Louis Browse. I'm 44 years old. My life has always been a street life, sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the heat, sleeping in the rain, the snow, sleeping in places that had no heat or lights. But over 2 years ago, you people gave me life and hope. You people gave me a home, heat and lights and a place to sleep in. And as the snow and rain comes down, I'm looking out the window and I say, thank you, God, for people like you. I'm warm and I'd like to thank you for life and for hope. God bless you all for my home. Love you all. Thank you, Louis Browse.